Collective, someone needs help. They could be reaching out to you asking for help. This particular person could be scared that they're going to go into poverty because they're awakening about something that could throw them in jail. Whatever this is, it's mind-blowing. And it could have to do with someone doing rituals on an earth angel, specifically love spells, or I just heard like de-loving spells. I don't know what that means, but maybe it will mean something to someone. And they were trying to turn this earth angel into an ice queen in reverse. Somebody here, now this could also speak of an ice queen energy, this reversed ice queen energy, which is somebody who's a liar, manipulative. This energy is so incredibly strong. It all came out in my pre-shuffle. Oh, look, blocked, no access. So you could be, this could be also, there's another card that fell out. Well, it flew out actually, bliss. This could be someone, this ritual could have been done on somebody that you love, collective. Now, this could be friend, family. I'm picking up like just somebody that you love, somebody you respected. So let's go ahead and get into things. Let's get some overall energy aside from that and get into things. Hope everyone is doing well today. Welcome to Sacred Wisdom Oracle. I'm Sophia, and I'm back. Y'all, I'm going to be back to daily readings as of this today, yesterday. So, and moving forward, back to daily readings. Let's just quickly cleanse. And then we'll get right into things, okay? Divine angels, ancestors, spirit, and guides, I call upon you to surround myself and the collective with your love, light, and guidance, with your highest protection. The flame almost went out. So there could be a situation where somebody was trying to get this flame to go out between you and your person. But I'm getting this flame never went out. You and your person could have maybe separated, and this could be like for years without even having any contact. But this flame has never gone out. You guys, I actually feel like I'm going to have like a visceral reaction, like I'm going to cry from this energy. That's how strong it is. You may be having a really hard time moving on. Your person that you have this flame between you two, this could be a twin flame. You both could be feeling this way. You both could be trying to move on, but you just having a hard time. You may have just, someone may have just surrendered to being alone for the rest of their life because of this twin flame energy. You know, by the time somebody is like a woman is 18 years old, they've seen this movie before, and it is a love story, and it's called The Notebook. And I'm picking up that energy, and I literally just got chills all over, and I feel like I'm gonna cry. But you guys, this energy is really strong. You could have been separated. You could have been separated from your other half. And this could have been by some sort of dark manipulation someone did, and you both could be awakening to this. Yeah, this was very destructive, whatever it is that they did. You could just be having faith that you're going to come back to this person. And I just heard, if not in this lifetime, in the next. You could have actually been with this person in a prior lifetime, collective, and you were both supposed to have made this work in this lifetime. It's a lot I'm picking up from that one card. Somebody could be praying. Somebody could literally be in a church praying. because it's so emotionally painful. Your ancestors might actually be bringing you back together, collective. This person may have a strong feeling to reach out. You may have this strong feeling. But I'm getting that whatever's gone on here, collective, this particular threat, so to speak, from whoever this energy is, who has lied and separated you and your twin, or I don't really like to use the word twin flame, but you and your flame, your ancestors could be well aware of this. This particular person is this threat, this person perhaps, is not out of the way, is what I'm hearing. And I don't mean out of the way like passed on or anything like that. What I'm getting though is that this person, whoever did this, did a lot more. They did a lot more. And that could be actually coming to fruition within the law, the court of law. This person could have already been spiritually judged already for this emotional pain that they caused for someone. And this isn't just between you and your person. They worked really hard. This isn't just you and your person. This goes deeper than that. Yeah, protection. So whatever they have done, you are so protective. You're protected. Did I say protective? You could be very protective as well. You are protected by your ancestors who are working so hard to protect you. It's like they're putting you in this bubble, this pod, protecting you. And you could be giving your ancestors, your passed over loved ones, your angels, you could be giving everything to them, to the Most High, when it comes to this particular twin flame. This twin flame may want to come in and actually protect you. They may want to come in and tell you something about look at this, you guys. This was on the bottom. This, I can't even talk. This twin flame wants to come in and tell you about false accusations that were made on you in court. This is like a deposition, a statement, some type of agreement. And somebody could have, again, every time I get this card, I always get this. Oh, and it was for a gift. So every time I get this card, this card right here, I get that you can see there's like false, and then there's truths. And these truths are surrounding this false like lie. So whoever this is that lied, they were very strategic and they said some truths and then put a bunch of lies in and then finished it off with some more truth. So that way it would look like, you know, like if somebody started looking into things, they would see, oh, truth. And then they would look into it and they'd be like, okay, that's true. And then by the time they got to all these falsehoods, they would be like, do we even need to look? Everything else is true. Okay? So this could have been for a gift, collective, or your gifts could have made you aware of this. I'm really picking up though that there's money involved in here, in this. We have message in reverse and endings. Divine masculine. Love offer. Achievement. Divine feminine, and in the veil, and thief, y'all, animosity, oh my, distant future, oh my goodness, and rich girl. You guys, I can't. Oh my god. Okay, look at this. Let me backtrack here so I can show you guys this. This particular person, they characterize themselves as a divine feminine. Or they were trying to break up you and your divine masculine. They were trying to achieve this so they could get this love offer. They could have been doing something here where they were sending messages to people to create some sort of ending. So they were trying to get other people on board with this. You could have seen this. You could see that this particular energy wanted to give your person a love offer and then walk away with this money that is supposed to be yours. So in the distant future, because this person has animosity, they wanted to steal this, but they were told no access. No, sorry. You're blocked. This is this Jezebel energy that you intuitively already are aware of. It's obsessed. They could be obsessed with divination, like doing dark manipulation of some sort. So they thought they were going to ride off into the sunset with your person. So if somebody keeps, let's say you've got someone in your family and they keep bringing up your person, right? Like, oh, I would stay away from that person if I were you. Like, you could have broke up with this person because of lies. This person was telling this person lies about you, like you were cheating or something, and then they were going and telling you about this person, like as if they were cheating. Like, well, I don't think that they were real. It was subtly I was about to say subtly, right? And then I said like. So it could have been something like, let's say you and your person live out of town and somebody was supposed to come visit them, like their family member or something. And they told you that they were going to hang out with that family member for coffee or something like that. This could be anybody in anyone's family, right? So they said they were going to go meet that person. They told you they were going to go meet that person for coffee. And then this energy here that's trying to cause all these problems could have called you and been like, oh yeah, how's everything going? This is somebody you told everything to. This could be a friend, a family member, whatever. And they could have come in and said to you, how are you? Oh yeah, oh, uh-huh. Well, I saw so-and-so the other day at the store. And you're like, what do you mean? My partner was with them on that day having coffee because, that's their niece, nephew, sister, daughter, whatever, mother. And they're like, oh no, they weren't. They were in town. They were very, very much in my town. Like, they could be from this person's town, so they made this whole freaking story up about this, and it was a lie. So that way it would just interject a little bit of doubt from you. You could have even stopped, if you were in a relationship with this person where you guys were intimate, you may have pulled your energy, intimate energy, if you get what I'm saying, away from this person. And they could have been doing the exact same thing to your person. They could be reaching out to them. Now, first of all, this person may not have any business talking to them. Like, this could be your family member. Sister, mother, I'm getting it's a feminine energy. Excuse me. So they could have reached out to this person and been, well, did you know where so-and-so was? Or oh yeah, I talked to so-and-so yesterday and, they told me that this or that or the other. And your partner could be like, wait, what? Like, just enough to spin some things. So then they would start thinking or questioning things with you. And then with this person pitting both of you guys against each other, they just sat back and were like, it's just a matter of time now. It's just a matter of time. And then fast forward to where we are now. It could have been years since you talked to this person, your person, this flame, this love. I just heard love of a lifetime. And this energy who pitted you guys against each other could have been extremely jealous. Not only did they show jealousy of your relationship, collective, but they're jealous of you. They're jealous of the light people see in you. They could have been masking, like they could be close to you and they could be masking to others that see your light and saying, oh, well, that person's just manipulative. This person's manipulative. This person is lying. This person is dark. Oh, you guys, I actually feel just gross thinking about this person. When you find out, if you find out about this, if this is your reading, you could have a visceral response. And the first visceral response you're going to have is that you want to literally vomit. Not cry, that's next. But you're going to feel all these different emotions, collective, as to why somebody would be so evil. And then you could start realizing this was the whole thing my life was supposed to be. I was put here for this person to control my life. I was put here for this person to manipulate my life, and you could start getting mad. I don't want to breed fear or anger or anything, okay? Because I'm really getting that there is a love, that you need to focus on the love that you've had, that some people don't ever achieve in many lifetimes. So the key here is to not allow this person to change your loving nature, to not change who you truly are, this earth angel energy who loves people, who gives people the benefit of the doubt, who cares about people, who would walk till all ends of the earth or give the last dollar out of your pocket, the shirt off your back. This person that could be your person that's just enamored with you, collective, could be watching you on social media. They could be so happy to see that you're in your north node. They could miss you and love you so much. Something about court. So you being in your north node could be exposed in court. Sorry, you guys, this is just so sad. Somebody may want to reach out to you, collective. They want to come in now that they know how divinely protected you are. Look at this. This looks like the same person. They might want to come in and tell you that all of the lies this person has spoken on you in court, none of it's true. They could be, actually, somebody could be going to court. Yeah, for this false narrative. They could have lied in court, and now they're going in poverty. Because they chose this pathway to this rising star who has self-love. Yeah, you could have seen this, collective, with High Priestess. You've seen this the whole entire time. Maybe not in the very beginning, but you saw this confusion illusion. Yeah, this is somebody that was supposed to love you, collective. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Protection. It's out. Can I get one more card? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels of the highest white light. What does the collective need to know for their highest good? Protection. Your intuition could be protecting you, collective. Now, this is the thing. I can't believe how much I'm getting from just a couple cards. Your intuition came in here and protected you when it came to something. And let me tell you why. Because the things that this person was saying about you, or is saying about you behind the scenes, is so hurtful. The divine is concerned that you're going to find out all of this information at once, and it be like a blow. A blow to your mental health, a blow to your physical health, a blow like a heart attack. And so the divine was coming in and showing you things through your intuition, giving you intuitive hits, especially because of how much you rely on your intuition day to day. So divinely, you were being guided by your intuition, given little bits and pieces of what's actually going on behind the scenes. So that way you didn't find everything out at once. Because they didn't want you to lose it. They didn't want you to lose it on this person. They didn't want you to hurt yourself in the process of this situation happening. Because it's so detrimental. It's so painful that somebody you loved and cared about would do these things that would ruin your relationships, that may have even done so much more. They could have tried to come at you from all angles. Your job, where you live, your partner, your ex-partner, your current partner, your future partners, your friends, family. They wanted to destroy it all. I mean, this gives, this is like another meaning to evil. I'm getting you didn't know that evil existed in this way. So if you've been getting a lot of intuitive information, Spirit's telling you to understand why it is that you maybe don't have the truth yet. But you're divinely being guided to the truth intuitively. This could be through divination as well. You could be getting closer to the truth by watching tarot. You may not get actual tarot readings done, like paying for them. You may just watch general collective readings, right? Like this one. The person I'm speaking to today, to whoever this reading's for, or multiple people, you have discernment. You have given your intuition time, decades. You trust your intuition. You trust your spirit guides, your ancestors, your angels. 1000%. Look at that. Trusted. Sweetheart. Love. Trusted. Y'all, I can't make it up. What else we need to know, Holy Spirit? False narrative. So divination and your intuition's been protecting you collective from this false narrative. I know I already said that a few minutes ago. But whatever this false narrative is, it could be really shocking to you. And what's even more shocking is who the person is who's been behind this false narrative. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can I get 2 more cards, please? Your divine angels are protecting you from this. Wow. Your divine angels are protecting you from this false narrative. Because you're in high honor. You're in high honor. Ooh. Somebody... You guys, this third party, high priestess here, oh my God, I have chills, knew you were in high honor, that you're an innocent person, that what you're innocent. You guys, I can't even talk. This false narrative that they've been saying is on an innocent person. This could be you. You could even be this person's child. Justice, 11 is on the shirt. Justice is coming in for you and your high honor collective from this third party who's doing death magic on your relationships, on your life in general. Trying to cause you poverty. Now this person, this energy is going to be in poverty, and they will not be able to come to you and ask you for help. This particular energy knows they're not going to be able to come to you for help. They're not even going to attempt to come to you for help. This is what this person got. This is what they're getting. This could be in a court. Yeah. They're getting poverty for what they tried to do to change something here. This could have to do with money. I keep getting that. Money. What else we need for this overall energy? Again, child. Mature woman, child. You could be this mature woman who's someone's child. Or this mature woman isn't going to feel comfortable coming to their child who they tried to destroy in court. But you know what kept you from being destroyed in court? Your self-love. Your love for yourself when these people came for your neck. When this person came for you, collective. When the people that they spread this false narrative to come for you. What they caused a lot of problems. They could have tried to recruit people that are from the underbelly of society, organized crime people, gangs, covens, groups of people. They could have lied and said you said something or did something that you never did. I mean, they could have gone back to partners that you had 20 years ago or when you were 20 years old, saying things that never happened. Okay, so before we get into this reading and get some clarification, somebody could be born in June, the 18th of the month, whether June or any other month, or the 25th. Someone could also be born in 1970, 1987, 89, 92, or 93. Something could have happened in 2025, or whatever's going on here with this mature woman and their child is going to come out in 2025 in court. Wow. This is wild, you guys. And we're going to get into clarification. I just want everyone to know how much I appreciate you all watching my content and coming back, watching my readings, your likes, your subscriptions, your donations. None of it goes unnoticed, and I really appreciate you guys. All right, let's get into this, you guys. All right. We are going to get into this by going into my rainbow deck because I want to find out what it is this person's been saying behind your back. This false narrative they were getting people. So this is the thing, is if people don't really know you, collective, they're going to probably take this person for face value. And what I'm getting is whoever this person is somebody who you would imagine would be wanting the best for someone. If this is a mother energy, most people have normal mothers, right? Well, not most, but some. And so, just think, if you have a family that is caring, kind, loving, who has your back no matter what, if you heard a mother come to you and say, oh, my child needs help, they're an addict, they're this, they're that, they're so disrespectful, they spent all my money and all these lies, right? You would be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Is there anything I can do to help? Oh, of course, yeah, you can gang stalk that person for me. Thanks for asking. I'll even send you some money. Or once I get through this court situation and get all of Collective's money, I'll send you some. Like, they're trying to do something here and get people to do things for them based on manipulation. This person could be like the queen of manipulation. I'm really getting like Queen of Cups reverse energy. Look what card just flew out when I was shuffling. Refuse to give you your inheritance. They could be giving it to other people to do effed up things. This person could, oh my gosh, I'm not even going to speak on this because I want it to come out in the cards. All right. Holy Spirit, holy angels. Tell me about this protection, please. Trying to control you. So this person could be trying to control you, collective, by saying that they're protecting you. One more for protection, Holy Spirit. Set you up over and over again. They could have been trying to control you, collective, and when you wouldn't like conform as an adult, you're supposed to be your own person, right? So why would you be conforming to somebody else who's trying to control you? Again, this is under the guise of protection. Blocked. Now, this could be spoken about a couple different ways. They could have set you up in order to block you when they couldn't control you. And you're being protected from this person who's trying to set you up. I know what you did last summer. Y'all, when I touched this card, when I just said, I know what you did last summer, I didn't hear it in my mind's eye. It popped into my mind's eye. I heard poison. Poison. So when they couldn't control you, they set you up over and over again. And when this didn't work, they poisoned you. They wanted you out of the picture. They could have tried to poison other people's minds about you, saying you have a criminal record. All right, Holy Spirit, tell me about intuitive Kev card. Stay grounded, stay calm. Because when you find this out, collective, if this is your reading, okay? Again, I should probably preface this reading by saying this is a general collective reading. Not all or any of it is supposed to resonate. Please just take what is confirmation or clarification to an already existing situation. If this reading doesn't feel like it's for you or seems foreign to you, when we're done, you can go check out another reading. I have over 215 readings posted, so check those out. So you're being called to stay calm. This is why your intuition has been telling you little bits and pieces of things. So that way, you don't lose it when you find out what this person was trying to do. Miracles are coming in for you. So don't lose it, because you got some miracles that are on their way, collective. They've just taken a detour. And it's really important to remember, it's been said, so I don't want to quote anything specifically, but it's been said that how we live, we live on a past, present, future timeline. We live on a timeline where we live by time in a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week time frame. But the divine doesn't work that way. So it's important to remember when people come in the comments and they say things like, well, this hasn't happened yet, or no, it's all working out as the divine plan to get to you in divine timing when it's meant to get to you. So when we talk about your divine inheritance, abundance, even money in the 3D, financial greenbacks, it's coming to you, collective. You just have to remember it's in divine timing, okay? So don't give up the positive attitude. Remember to manifest it into existence. Just take it how it resonates, okay? Set you up over and over again, but miracles are coming in for you. So stay calm. Again, your intuition is helping to guide you to the truth about what this person tried to do to block you. Organized harassment and put a target on your back to be blocked. This person is just sick. Honestly, you guys, sometimes I have to really watch my words, because to think that somebody who you've trusted and loved, cared about, who was supposed to love and care about you would do something like this is just disgusting. Clarify, Intuitive Kev, created a disaster for you. Now they want to compromise. But you know what they did last summer. This could have something to do with poison. They could be getting a criminal record for something that they did. They could have broken into your home or paid someone to break into your home. They could be getting a criminal record for this. Clarify divination, Holy Spirit. Fraud. So somebody could have been trying to control something by doing fraud in your name. Or somebody could have said your divination practices were fraudulent. So if you do tarot, if you watch tarot, it's somebody who does tarot, perhaps. This person could have said you're a fraud. And that means nothing coming from this individual, right? I mean, you're a fraud? Wow. Somebody with the initial R, first, middle, or last, could be involved in this. Power of attorney. Somebody could have done some sort of fraud in order to get a power of attorney. This power of attorney could be on you, collective. This person got this POA in order to be able to set you up in some way. Favor. Somebody asked, what was I saying earlier? That this person was asking everybody to get involved, or they were trying to steer them to get involved in something by a false narrative. So they'd want to do them a favor and organize some type of harassment or stalking, gang stalking, cyber stalking, you name it. This person put a target on your back. They could have been able to have insight into certain things that were going on in your life because they got a fraudulent power of attorney. Psychologist, doctor, psychiatrist. Somebody could have this power of attorney. They could have asked a psychiatrist or a psychologist, a doctor, for a favor. And because they had a power of attorney, this could have been a power of attorney that wasn't just for your finances. This could have been for other things. So they could have contacted a doctor. They wanted to somehow get you locked up by legitimate reasons. There's video proof of something here. So there's video proof somebody broke into your house. This is what someone's going to be getting a criminal record for. When these people find out that they were used like pawns in this person's game to get somewhere financially, and that's really what I'm getting. This was to strip you of your high honor so they could swoop in and take something. Clarify false narrative. What do we need to know about this for the collective? They're sick for what they did to you. They're sick for the manipulation that they've done here with this fraud, this false narrative, trying to control the narrative about you. They could be sick. You could be sick when you find out what this person did. Codependent. Y'all, when I've been seeing this card lately, it's come out in another reading recently. When I've been getting this card, I keep reading it as codependent. This particular person could be not only codependent, but they could actually be your codependent in a trial or a court case. For the lies, the manipulation that they did to set you up over and over and again, to get a fraudulent power of attorney, to get a doctor involved in something. There's video proof. Painful ending. This person could have organized harassment, asked people for favors to do this harassment towards you. This false narrative, this favor, this organized, targeted harassment is going to be ending with them having a painful ending. They were wanting this for you. One more for false narrative. Corrupt family. I can't make it up. Your corrupt family went to a doctor, psychologist, or psychiatrist to create a disaster for you with a false narrative. This person deserves to go to jail. Somebody with a criminal record is still in love with you, collective. Remember, what was I saying in the beginning of the reading? This person could have lied to your person as well. They could have got them a criminal record for something that they did. Or because they have a criminal record, they couldn't do something to protect you. Or this person who's still in love with you was told this false narrative. This was manipulation. They could have manipulated this person to break into your house, ultimately ending up in them getting a criminal record for it or going to jail. Somebody with the initial D, first, middle, or last, and we have DR. Doctor, again. Somebody could be from the Dominican Republic even. Somebody's initial could be D or R, first, middle, or last. That could be this corrupt family member. Fake ID. Somebody could have got into your home with a fake ID. They could have gone to, like, say, your property management or something and claimed to be you. Excuse me, confirmation. Clarify divinity, Holy Spirit. Sabotage. This person tried to sabotage you with manipulation, to sabotage you saying you did fraud, to set you up, to sabotage you. And this is why, and you're an angel, you're divine, you're a divine being. Mexico. You could have considered going to Mexico to get away from this individual. This particular person could be the co-defendant here of something, and they may want to run to Mexico because they don't want to go to jail. Oh my God. What did I just say? This person could be going to Mexico because they don't want to go to jail or prison. They don't want this painful ending for whatever they tried to do to block you here. This targeted harassment, putting a target on your back. They're going to go to jail for targeting this divine being, which collective I'm getting is yourself. Medical records. Wow. We have corrupt family sandwiched between medical records and psychologist or psychiatrist. So they could have got your medical records because they had a power of attorney over you. Or they used a fake ID to do this. Oh, shoot. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me just mix these up a bit. All right. What else do we need to know about this divine being? Psychopath. So somebody here, possibly a family member, either they were saying you're a psychopath and you need to be in jail, or either that or they were trying to get your medical records to say that you are a psychopath. And so they enlisted a doctor to come in. Y'all, I need a third hand. They could have enlisted a doctor to come in and change your medical records to say you're a psychopath. So they could send you to jail. They could have done something here with a fake ID. All right, what do we need for this high honor, Holy Spirit? This reading, you guys. Secret agenda. Now, this high honor card, I'm taking as you're in high honor, but there could be a military family member involved in something. Why did I say family member? There could be a military person or somebody that's ex-military. That they fraudulently enlisted with a false narrative to go against you, to sabotage you. This was a secret agenda. Air sign. So, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Earth sign. Wow. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So there could be an air sign and an earth sign that are high honor that worked at the secret agenda here. But justice is coming in. Justice is coming in for this secret agenda. For these people setting you up over and over again. Something you once thought would be a miracle is actually going to come in for you, collective. This is no longer going to be a miracle. It's going to be based on fact. This was the ultimate betrayal, collective. That's what this justice is coming in for. The ultimate betrayal. So everything, this person did everything they could to put you in jail or prison, to cause you a painful ending, to block you. Family scandal. So you are going to soon find out. You're going to be getting justice for this ultimate betrayal by these family members who could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and air sign. I'm so sorry, collective. This is corrupt family. Again, they could have reached out to a doctor to create a disaster for you. A bartender could be involved. Okay, let's clarify mature woman and child. K. Somebody's initial could be K. Trying to say you do strange things for change. So this is part of the secret agenda. Somebody could have been saying you do things behind the scenes to like get paid for certain things. They said that you were doing strange things for change behind your back to your person to break up your relationship. That's another thing you're going to be getting justice for. This K person could be this mature woman, and you're innocent of whatever's gone on here. Signature. This ultimate betrayal could have been some type of signature somebody signed to something. That could be done by this R, K, or D person. They were trying to break up your relationship. They could have signed something, a power of attorney, or signed some sort of paperwork to cause a painful ending for you. They could have tried to set you up over and over and over again here, collective, to be like a streetwalker, sidewalk gang, a WHORE. This was all fake. What they said was fake. There was a fake signature. They could have tried to fake medical records with a real doctor. Legal repercussions. So a bartender could be a psychopathic bartender, could be getting legal repercussions for breaking into your home, because there's video proof of this. Now they're all running scared, trying to cover something up. Let's get some more information, you guys. Let's see, where are we gonna go? All right. Hold on, this deck is too... I gotta take some of these cards out. There's too much here. My little hands can't handle it. Okay. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, tell me about this protection. So you've been protected against everything here that this person was trying to set you up for, collective, to block you, to give you a criminal record, to perhaps even poison you. Limited edition. You're special. There is only one you. No one else can measure up. So stop comparing your uniqueness. You are unique like a snowflake, collective. You are unique like a unicorn. Nobody has what you have. This could be being realized. This was realized in 2024. We've got the number 24 on here, or you could be born on the 24th of the month. You, this limited edition, is being protected from this person who wanted to control you and block you and set you up. Sister act. Sister could be involved. Pretending to be someone they are not. So this person is pretending to be someone they're not. Whoever it is that set you up. This could be somebody who wanted to be you or pretended to be you. This person has been acting spiritual, and they're not. They're hiding something. Hold on, you guys. I had to put this candle out. I'm super sensitive, and even though this doesn't have any fragrance, it's like giving me a headache. All right. So, Sister Act. So, you're a limited edition. Nobody can pretend to be you. So, that could be what this is all about. People were trying to be an imposter of yours. So, they were trying to why do I want to say intimidate? Imitate. They're trying to imitate you, but you're a limited edition. So if these people are like making false text, if they're making fraudulent anything, text, emails, ID, whatever it is that they're trying to do with the sabotage and secret agenda, whatever this manipulation is, whatever fraud they try to do, they can't do it because you're one of a kind. You're a limited edition. They could be trying to pretend to be you, like by even acting spiritual, but they just don't have it. Okay. Clarify intuitive Kev, please, for intuition. Change in career. Wanting a new path, going after it. Getting fired or quitting, but landing something better. So somebody could have been trying to affect your job, collective. If you have a job that's like online or you work from home or whatever, it doesn't really matter what it is that you do. Somebody could have been trying to create issues for you, harass you at your job. This was organized. They were trying to put a target on you. They could have been saying that you were doing a specific job because you were selling yourself. That's what we have here. Sorry, y'all. See, that candle is just making me messed up. Something about February 2022. Child neglect. Failing to care for or give proper attention to someone, especially a dependent or a child. So this particular energy, collective, could be a parental figure who neglected you. They could have, and I'm not trying to trigger anyone, so this could be a trigger warning. They neglected you. They could have neglected you while you were still in your crib. They could have neglected you by not giving you food, not providing proper shelter. There's a whole slew of things that this person may not have done. That was neglect. As a matter of fact, maybe you weren't supposed to be doing a certain job that you had to do because you were being neglected by a family. Like you could be a trust fund baby and had to settle by doing things that some people would say were morally compromising. But you may not have had a choice. Something about January. Somebody could be born in 1991, or something could have happened in 1991. Do it for the plot. Hold on, y'all. It's getting dark, so let me make sure my lights are good. Do it for the plot. Encouragement to take action that make one's life more interesting or adventurous. Adding to a personal storyline. So somebody could have been adding to a storyline in order to get a power of attorney. That's what made this fraud. So this person could be getting found out for this, as well as being found out that they set you up. Whatever they did was a setup. You guys, I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm upset in any kind of way. I'm not. But this type of energy is exacerbating to read on because it's so disgusting. And the feelings that I get from it are just, it's just so treacherous, and it's so sad that anyone would have to go through something like this. It's just thoroughly impacting me. And I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to get anybody worked up or anything, because that is definitely not what I'm here for. But yeah, so anyway. So somebody could have been trying to make the plot more interesting in order to get a favor from somebody. A doctor. There could actually be video proof of this person. Thickening, deepening the plot. Somebody could be born in 1972. Can I get one more, Holy Spirit? We have needs a villain and pink washing. Thrives off opposition, or only evolves when challenged. Fueled by friction, needs a nemesis to awaken power. Collective, your transformation could have actually come from this villain. Everything that they worked so hard to embellish, to set you up for, to block you, to target and harass you. You know what it did? It transformed you. If there's ever a time where you are going to be able to speak your mind, like in a victim impact statement in court, you may wholeheartedly get up and speak about how this made you feel. And you may actually feel a lot of pain, a lot of sadness and loss. But you also feel triumphant, like a rising phoenix, transforming from the ashes. That's your energy. Please don't forget it. You're a divine being, collective, with an intuition so powerful. You truly deserve the high honor that you will finally be seen in. Pink washing. Publicly promoting LGBTQ inclusivity while engaging in harmful behaviors that contradict these values. So, someone could be of the LGBTQ community and purposely engaging in bullying type targeting of an individual, perhaps yourself, that contradicts who they are. And we have we have 4, which is April. Someone's name could be April. I don't know why I'm getting that, but that could be the case. This could be one of the people that's behind some sort of false narrative. This person could have been part of setting you up. Oh my gosh, that's a stack of cards, you guys. We're not going to take those. All right, tell me about this false narrative, Holy Spirit. What else do we need to know? Passion project. Heart work, not hard work. Fueled but by love, not just labor. needs time to bloom, guide to your inner truth. So somebody could have been doing here, working on this passion project behind the scenes to slander, to cause others to believe this false narrative. This could be a passion project somebody worked on for a really long time. Whatever this person was doing, it was for the long haul. They could have started on this like over a decade ago. Each thing they did was to get this outcome that they so desperately wanted. They could have literally written everything down somewhere, a manifesto of sorts. Like, okay, this year I'm going to do this, right? And the next year I'm going to recruit these people. And then I'm going to do this. And then the next year I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to break up the collective. Then I'm going to work on getting them to not be protected. I'm going to abuse them and hurt them so much emotionally that they're going to want to take themselves out the next year. And then I'm going to get their other family members involved. Like, this was a literal manifesto of what this person was trying to do here on their little passion project. And all of it is ending them up in jail or prison. They were on a passionate pathway to prison. This was corrupt family. They're going to be getting this painful ending for this false narrative. Truths. They may want to come in now and be like, oh, can we like make nice with each other? Letting go of ego, pride, or the need to win. Temporary pause, fragile agreement, emotional ceasefire. So this person may be putting a temporary pause on things because they don't want to go to jail. This person may have just walked themselves right into an illness. I mean, you don't do things like this for this extended period of time to somebody who's innocent without getting the legal repercussions along with the physical repercussions that come with something so coveted as health. This makes me... This person, be careful. This person is going to perhaps come in and try to manipulate the situation to call truce. If they think that they can win you over so that way you won't testify against them in court, they're going to do it. If they would be willing to do all this, what will they not do? It sounds to me like everything that they said about you, collective, is really how they are. They could only be coming in to ask for a truce here, collective, because they're worried about a painful ending. And let's not forget it. This is corrupt family. You know who this person is, collective. I know you do. Again, I can't help what it is. We've got mother and sister out here so far. So I don't, this could actually be your mother or your sister, or your mother like recruited your sister, or if it's not your mother, a mother and daughter, or mother and sister came for you. This doesn't have to be anybody that you're related to, though. All right, clarified divinity, Holy Spirit, sabotage, Mexico, jail or prison medical records, and psychopath. Weeds, negative voices in your ear, negative self-talk, toxic influences, neglected issues. Make sure you're not talking negative to yourself, collective. Please make sure that you are only speaking very loving things to yourself. Only thinking loving things to yourself. Something about that number 33 or a 6. Desensitized, gradual emotional numbing or spiritual disconnect, survival mode, limiting feelings or connection. So somebody could have been being a negative voice, collective, in your ear, negatively self-talking you to yourself in order to get you to gradually become emotionally numb to something. So you could have experienced this situation for so long by whomever this person is who's done this, that you may have become desensitized. It may feel like second nature. This person could be literally in your ear talking a bunch of nonsense, negativity to you about yourself. In order to desensitize you before they have to go to jail or show up in court or whatever the case is. Something that could be happening in January. Okay, the other thing is this particular energy could also be trying to spiritually disconnect you from your intuition, from the divine. Or they're saying things about you to spiritually disconnect you from what other people see you as. So if somebody sees you as a spiritual, loving, caring, kind individual that will do anything for anyone, this person's trying to desensitize them by speaking negatively about you. They want you to be disconnected from everything and in survival mode constantly. So you guys have heard of fight or flight response, right? That's when you go through so much trauma that the amygdala, which is in the top back of the brain, right? It's like a light switch, okay? And you go through so much fight or flight response in your life that amygdala gets switched on like a light switch and it gets stuck. It's like not being able to get it switched off. That's your fight or flight response that you can't get switched off. So what happens is illness comes from that. Emotional or mental issues. Physical, again, issues, okay? This comes from being stuck in this fight or flight response. And what I'm getting, collective, is you have been in this fight or flight stance when it comes to something since you were in your crib. So now you're freaking desensitized to all this stuff. You could have just decided like you're going to have to live with some sort of health issue, or you're going to have to live with this particular person, into this corrupt family member, until their days are over. I mean, you may have just resigned to the fact that this is going on, that this person's capable of these things, and it is what it is, and you can't really change it. You can't, you just have to, maybe perhaps you isolated yourself away from this person or people. This is definitely not a motherly, loving, motherly energy that's done this. Royalties unalive. Oh my goodness. Somebody was trying to reap the rewards of your passing. Let me read the cards to you. Royalties. Ongoing abundance from a single act of creation. Something that is owed to you. Reaping the rewards. So this person owes you big time. Or they were just simply trying to, not simply, but they were trying to reap the rewards. They could have been, look at this book is open. They could have been doing some sort of, again, spiritual disconnect with some type of spiritual, I don't know, some sort of spiritual, like, abundance removing spell or something like that. They were trying to transition you or get you to walk away. They could be trying to silence your voice by always speaking negative about you or to you, to sabotage you. Oh, wow. So what was I just saying, you guys, about you may have resigned to the fact that you're just going to have to deal with this until this person passes away? We have transition or departure. Silenced voice, spiritual numbness, someone has passed or will pass. Now look, I'm not wishing this on anybody, okay? Let's not get it twisted, okay? I do not wish this on anyone, okay? And I'm getting, collective, if you are the divine being in high honor that you are, that's so protected, you don't wish exiting from this life in any way, shape, or form. Because what I'm getting, and this is how I feel about the situation. Let me just speak my opinion, okay? If somebody did this shit to me, I would want them to stay on this life, on this planet, for as long as they could, in order to get the justice I deserve for them doing what they've done to me. I don't wish somebody to be gone. I want them to be very much alive so they can endure the pain through the justice system, through jail or prison that they've brought to me. Something about money. I keep saying this, so you guys. This person may have tried to unalive you so they didn't have to pay you money. You could be owed some sort of royalties or something. This could be like, if you have like a military family member, there could be like military benefits or something in your family, but this is coming under high honor. You could have a military family member who passed over, and I don't know how it works, you guys, but let me know in the comments if you guys know. This military family member could be like a very high honor. They could have received some sort of benefits even after they pass, that they can like transfer on to one person and only one person. And then that person gets to reap those military benefits for the rest of their life. This person could have been taking this. This could be part of this betrayal. This is why there was a secret agenda by corrupt family members to make you look like you're crazy so they can have you committed or something, or have you taken out. They could have actually tried to take you out before this doctor got into the picture. And I'm getting that if this doctor, let's say this is just going to court and this doctor gets checked into, this doctor, if he's legit or she's legit, isn't going to want to lose their business because somebody like lied to them. They're going to very much tell the truth. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Oh, let's just take the ones that come out. Clarify high honor, debt, bankruptcy, digital nomad. Sorry, you guys, I'm just reading this real quickly. So whatever this person has done here to bankrupt your high honor. This was a secret agenda to bankrupt you financially, emotionally, spiritually, on this secret agenda. You're being freed from this. Whatever this person was on a quest to do on the computer or technology, phone, what have you, this was their secret agenda. Somebody could be born on the 14th of the month, something about 1982. Yeah, you're getting justice for this in 2025. So this could be happening like over the next couple months. Body count, high or low number. Okay, here we go. We're back to that. Trying to say you do strange things for change, right? So somebody said you had a high body count here, that you were trying to do strange things for change. You could literally have been with 4 people ever. And they're trying to act like you've got some like 400 count body count. Look at this, you guys. I never knew when I made this. Do you see what that says? It says trying to set you, say you have, sorry you guys, I can't read backwards. Trying to say you do strange things for, and I put a number 4. I didn't know this at the time. And look at, there's 4 people on this card. So literally the number 4 is significant here. So this was part of the secret agenda to say that you're a WHORE. I'm just not going to even sugarcoat it, okay, you guys? Like, they even tried to break up your new relationship by saying you were, yeah. They could have been saying things like you're fake, they don't like the way you look, like you're sitting on a bar stool all day long, you have addiction issues. Like, this person did the absolute freaking most. And justice is coming in. So whoever this mature woman is here, this could be somebody with the initial K, R, or D. They signed off on this ultimate betrayal. Solitaire, competing with oneself, ignoring competition, focusing on one's goals, learning from one's mistakes. So collective, you are the type that learns from your mistakes. It only takes you one time to figure it out. You already know. You already know. I'm not saying it's okay to make mistakes, you guys. It is though, okay. This is what this Earth School is all about. It's okay to make mistakes as long as you learn from them. And I'm getting this walking red flag here. Family member did not learn from their mistakes. They could have been being warned by Spirit, the Most High, passed over loved ones. Do not do this. You will be sorry. Do not break up collectives, relationships. Do not lie on the collective. Do not manipulate. Don't fraudulently get this power of attorney. Don't contact this doctor, and don't set up the collective. Don't break into their home. Don't organize this harassment. And they did it every single time because they were on a mission to this secret agenda, because they wanted to take what wasn't theirs. They wanted these royalties that were meant for you. We have mascot, embodies the essence or values of a good person. Belonging, good fortune, and team spirit, source of motivation. So you can be the source of motivation here, collective. You could embody everything a good person embodies. You could have a true sense of belonging. And everything you touch could turn to gold. It's like you have the Midas touch, because you continue to live in your light. You continue to love from a kind, caring place. You do right even when you make the mistakes that you make. You choose to go in the right direction. So even though you make mistakes, you learn from them. And this is why everything you touch turns to gold. This is why you are motivated in life. Taste of their own medicine. Justice, karma, natural balance of cause and effect, accountability, and hopeful growth, and revenge. So this particular person who did this, who lied on you, who did all of the effery that I just stated a couple minutes ago, is getting a taste of their own medicine for the revenge that they enacted on you. Justice is coming in for you. Karma is coming in for them. So another thing, you guys, that I didn't mention with this solitaire card, this person could be competing with themselves, because it takes two people to knowingly compete for it to be a competition. So this mature woman here is literally competing with themselves. They're only focusing on their goals, which is this ultimate betrayal. All right, Holy Spirit, let's get one more card, you guys, and then I'm going to actually, close out the reading, because this is long. But I didn't want to do it in two parts. Can I get one final card, Holy Spirit? Whoa. Okay, we'll take them. There's like 5 cards here, so we'll just go ahead and take these. Truth or dare? Step into your truth or prove your worth. Playing games, honesty and risk, emotional exposure. So this particular energy here, who's getting a taste of their own medicine, is getting exposed. They could be extremely emotional. This was because they were playing games. So now they're realizing, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. This person could have done this because they feel invisible. They feel like they're not able to be seen or heard by others. They feel like they have unseen values, emotional neglect, and social erasure. They could have wanted this for you, collective. They didn't want you to be seen or heard. They wanted you to have like unseen value. Like, you know, this person could be bullying. They could be not treating you very nice. Again, this could have been something that would be considered neglect as a child. Like you could have spoke your feelings as a child and you got reprimanded for being emotional. If you're being passionate, this person's saying you're angry. If you're like crying about something, they're saying you're unstable. Like, it's always something with this person. They look for the little, smallest little things to nitpick on, when it's just being a human. Being passionate like I am right now, there's nothing wrong with that. It's completely human nature. It's human nature, if you're not a freaking psychopath, to be affected by the kinds of things that this person has done. So now they're going to get a taste of their own medicine. Now they get to see what it feels like to feel unseen, to feel unheard, to feel unwanted. Yeah, this person could be masquerading as though they're an innocent flower, but really they're a serpent underneath. It's not like this person could only allow you to see like what's on the surface level of them. They don't allow you to see that they're a freaking snake. Sorry, you guys. Now there's a difference between embodying light and dark versus being real or being a snake, or being a budding, I just heard star and a snake. This person could be trying to say this about you. This person's cunning, dangerous. They could be gentle and kind and like, hi love, how are you? And just speak like, this is this psychopath energy, all right? They could be like so sweet and so kind and so caring all the time that everyone thinks that's just how they are. But really they're cunning. They're manipulative, constantly plotting, trying to figure out where they can strike next. Oh, we have birth of a child and breakdown. So your collective, this energy doesn't want you to be reborn, to have a rebirth, to transform. Your budding, just whatever it is that is blooming for you in your life, is this person's breakdown. They're breaking down right now behind the scenes. They could be having a mental breakdown. They could be having a mental breakdown because you are being seen who you are. The angel, the light that you carry is being seen. And it's causing them to have a breakdown. You could be seeing what this person has done. They could be seeing justice coming in for you. And they realize that you being at the top of the wheel only means they're going to be at the bottom. You guys, this reading was so crazy. My heart breaks if anyone has gone through this. I'm so sorry, you guys. I have got chills so many times throughout this reading because I can just feel the energy and how destructive this person has been. But I want you to remember how loved you are. I want you to remember that out of darkness comes light, comes rebirth, transformation. See yourself as that rising phoenix, literally coming from everything this person tried to burn in and around your life. And you're still here. You came out basically unscathed. No. Emotionally? Mentally? No. You're always going to carry it with you. But this I'm getting was a serious life soul lesson for you, collective. Your soul, if you believe in reincarnation, is going to come back for lifetimes to come. And you're going to still have this imprint of what you've experienced with this person. It's really sad. It's really, really sad. But I believe that nothing happens by mistake. It's all part of the divine plan. You could be coming back like you could feel like you lived your entire life dealing with the constant stress of this particular person trying to tear you down. But the lessons that you've learned have been major. And I just hope that this clears up for you soon. Because You deserve to have the rest of your life be how you deserve for it to be, not how this person wants it to be for you. I love you guys. And if you guys feel like sharing, let me know in the comments. All right? Again, I love you guys. And if you guys like the way I read, please like the reading and subscribe if you would like. And I will see you guys on the next one, okay? Bye.